Hello there. Good morning and welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is gosh, jeez, some kind of board. It is Prosperity, Dark Ages, quite a bit of draw, no village. Well, two $5 smithies anyway. There's some trashing, good bit of trashing, but not nothing else. There's nothing else happening here. We're just gonna buy charlatan. I guess I don't know. Probably you open the charlatan rather than the crystal ball. The crystal ball itself is not particularly good at hitting 5 on the reshuffle, so you probably need to start with the charlatan. Even though in general you'd kind of want to lead with trashing, but as usual, charlatan has this thing where curses aren't quite as bad as they normally are. They're like little copper things. There's not really a great way. I guess you could load up on beggars and try to react to your opponent playing charlatan, but that's still really slow to accumulate silvers. I don't think it'll beat something that's just going through the provinces. We may eventually have a horde to kind of keep up with our greening. I don't really anticipate buying a forge. Maybe a couple crystal balls that are an investment. But forge, there's not draw to you can combine with. You can't combine any draw with forge to get a big trash. So I don't really see much of a point there. Even though it's a weak enough board that maybe just doing it in a weak way is okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This is gonna be not a particularly interesting game. We're just gonna buy the cards that we think are decent and see how we go. They open silver investment, which is pretty typical of the AI. So the question here is, like, we probably want a second charlatan at some point. Okay, so our charlatan and magic lamp, both bottom deck, or whatever it's called, crystal ball. So that was not great. We do get an estate trash here, which is kind of nice. So there's a question now already of whether we just take like another crystal ball or whether we go for a horde or a second charlatan. I mean, the charlatans are going to be pretty good. Any of those three, horde, crystal ball, or charlatan, all be like reasonably good here. Trying to think what I have left. There's some silvers left, so we may not hit. We're a little more likely to hit 5 again in this shuffle than we are to hit 6, which would maybe lead you to thinking do a 4. There's only one estate down in here, and there are a couple silvers, so the odds of hitting 5 are like reasonably good. If the estate is bottom decked, it's just guaranteed. If this estate's in the bottom 3, it's guaranteed. If either of the silvers is not in the bottom 3, it's guaranteed. I think. So I think maybe I'll try the horde here, knowing that I can get a 5 on this hand anyway. And then that 5, guess we'll try a charlatan. Okay, this is a pretty bad shuffle. I don't know how this is all going to play out long term here. This is going to be a little bit of a weird one. Yeah, we have this already. If we're really lucky, not particularly lucky here. I was going to say there's a world we hit silver with the crystal, or maybe not. Maybe we had already drawn both of them. No, I think there's still silver down here. There's a world where we hit silver and get to just do a gold that way. Now, I don't know if I want the duchy yet, or if I just buy a gold. It's probably okay to buy the duchy. Maybe I'll take the duchy. Here's 8 exact, which is nice. The charlatans are, you know, buddy. We're getting an investment, pretty good investment as far as that goes. Got a curse trash in with a, okay, I gotta play this. So, we're not, what is this one? This is stupid. I could have also done my investment there. I don't know. No, at this point, what I want to do. It probably. Yeah, I probably should have traded the estate for 2 points. I'm going to trade the estate for 1 point at this point. 1, 2, 3. Well, or we can get the duchy. Or we can just trash and buy a silver and go to the next. Go to the next shuffle a little cleaner. We do score a point doing this. Guess we can. Man, I did mess this up though. Like, this is a point that I probably should have just gotten, frankly. But we'll see. We're still a little cleaner than the AI, though they do have a good number of golds. We are getting to trash some curses, which is cool. Okay. I guess we just leave this. We probably need to duchy dance. I don't know how we're gonna score. Well, okay. What is the AI looking at? They shuffled just now. I mean, the problem with duchy dancing for me is that I'm first player, and so, I mean, if we win the duchy split, I guess that gives us a shot. But the thing is that the AI can still buy a province safely, because I can't. This is where that point is actually a big deal. They have a charlatan. Oh gosh, we just lucked out there. I mean, that's how that kingdom is always gonna be, I guess. But I don't even know. I ended up with. It feels like way more. Well, maybe we end up splitting the curse plays, but my charlatans were good buddies there. It wasn't good. So let's go back to the hooray, we won. I don't really feel very good about it. Where were we? Or did I mess that up? I think it was here. No, it was earlier. We did somehow end up with like just as many curses as the AI, which was pretty unlikely and unfortunate, but I mean, they did open with the investment, so they were trashing a little earlier than us, actually. So that's something. Okay, this is where I messed up. It's like right here. Okay, to be fair, like I should just know this is a curse. Like I should be tracking that. But this should be getting a point here. And then, you know, we trash this. And I still think at this point you would buy a silver, not an estate. So let's see what we buy the silver. So this is the same deck composition. So the shuffles will all be the same here. So this still trashes a curse. And then we're going to reach this same point again where, and we'll just leave this silver again. Where I think at this point, the correct thing is probably to duchy dance. And then you see if the AI, and the AI doesn't get it, so we're gonna just keep dancing. But because I think now this doesn't appear to really be panning out, because I'm the one who actually misses the duchy here. But I think that this is correct-ish, because I think the economy is in my favor long term, though. Like here you can see it may not actually work out better. And I could be wrong. I mean, it may not be that the AI, that the and I missed that duchy, so like I'm the one who's behind on the scoring at this point. And so now I would be in a spot where I have to either just take fiatums and hope we can buy silvers or something. I have 3 silvers right now. I'm never getting 6. So I would still I mean, that $4 hand on the reshuffle was a little unfortunate, so I think that was probably unlikely. But I'm basically in a spot where I got to break PPR again and see what happens. And in this instance, the AI has the province. It didn't actually work out. Dancing on the duchies didn't pan out. Though in general, I have to look at the AI's deck. You know, it's not noticeably different. I was going to say, I think mine's like a little better for duchy dancing, but you know, it's not hugely different. They still have all the estates. Actually, I'm really confused. I guess they were just playing investment on curse the whole game. I don't. Why? Or they bought one. They trashed one estate and then rebought one later. Is their investment? Their investment missed the shovel too. So that's kind of crazy. My charlatan misses on the second shuffle, though. That was kind of a big deal. All right. Anyway, well, we won the first playthrough, but this game is just a crapshoot. There's just nothing here. I don't know what to say. It's a miserable board. I don't know. Miserable board's okay every now and again, but there's so little play here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.